Welcome to Tasting the Tri-State. We're dining all over, discovering exciting local cuisine, sampling new creations, and learning what makes your favorite dishes so special. Just wait till you see what we're cooking up this week on
Tasting the Tri-State.
We're at the Rooster's Den in Newburgh, Indiana, right at the intersection of 261 and the Lloyd Expressway, and I'm so happy to be here. We're both so happy to be here with the owner, Jennifer. Thank you so much for having us here.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming.
We're so excited. This is a new restaurant. You started in July?
End of July, yes.
End of July?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So what are we going to be making today?
So we are going to be making our hash brown casserole. We are going to be making our chicken pot pie, our new smoked Gouda stuffed meatloaf, and we're going to be making a deep fried burrito, our whole hog burrito, breakfast burrito, topped with sausage gravy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know that you like to bake too, so there's cakes around.
There are
after my own heart.
Yes, I love to bake, so we will definitely be having some sweets as well. So a couple different types of cakes.
Well, awesome. Well, we'll get all into that and we'll learn more about Jennifer and her restaurant here at the Rooster's Den in Newburgh. We can't wait for the show. It's going to be so much fun. Stay tuned.
Tasting the Tri-State is brought to you by IBEW Local 16.
As an IBEW Local 16 apprentice, I work in different areas of the trade every day. While I learn, I get great pay and benefits. This is not just a job, this is my career. The best part of Local 16 is our brotherhood secures our future.
IBEW Local 16 has worked with many great organizations over the years. With skilled, trained, drug-free journeymen, we save you time, energy, and money in all your electrical projects. Thank you for using IBEW Local 16 men and women.
Announcing the all-new Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois. Come see a complete lineup of Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, all in one great location. View our new and pre-owned bargains and service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Faulkner, and your complete satisfaction is our #1 goal. Please come see us today at Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Over 2,000 hand-knotted and machine-made rugs in stock at affordable prices. In-home trials and free delivery. Affordable pricing. Exceptional service. White glove installation. Designer quality. Decorate your floors with art. I'm Mike Kishline with the Rug Gallery of Newburgh, and I look forward to earning your business for a lifetime.
Want some great new friends? Enjoy delicious breakfast and lunch all day at the Friendship Diner. Eggs Benedict, crepes, pancakes, burgers, wraps, daily specials, and believe me, so much more. Friendship Diner also has banquet rooms on Evansville's east side. Open Monday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 3. The Friendship Diner. Come see your new friends today at the Friendship Diner.
Fact, McMahon Exterminating is celebrating 50 years in business. Fact, termites. Man, do they work. They work all the time. We can take care of those for you, and that's a fact. Remember, who can take care of all your pest control needs? McMahon can.
Tasting the Tri-State, and we are back in the kitchen at Rooster's Den in Newburgh with Jennifer, the owner. Hi, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm so glad to be here. And today we are making hash brown casserole. All right, so how do we get started?
All right, so first we start with our shredded hash browns. First thing we add is cream of celery soup.
Yum.
Put that in there.
So how long have you been in business here at Rooster's Den?
We opened July 19th was our very first day, so not incredibly long yet.
Yeah.
But it's been in the works for much longer than that. I've always had a deep love of cooking and baking. I got that from my grandparents, my great-grandparents. We finally found the right opportunity, and it was a chance for us to bring old school recipes with a new twist, made with care and love, that we wanted to bring to the Tri-State that we felt was needed in this area.
All right, cream of celery.
and sour cream.
Sour cream.
It took us a lot of trial and error to get this recipe just right. Next, we use both yellow onion and green onion.
Okay.
These go in raw since
Okay.
they do bake them for a considerable amount of time. Next comes the good part, is the cheese.
Yes.
So we use both a yellow cheddar cheese and then a white cheese mix. So this has 5 different cheeses, and then melted butter.
The butter.
And then we just mix it up. Sometimes we mix it by spatula, sometimes we have fun and put gloves on and mix it by hand. So
Should we mix it by hand?
we should mix it by hand.
Let's be messy today.
All right, so once we have all this mixed up, then
Okay.
we just put it in our pan. Just get all that in there.
Just kind of mush it around
And
on
then,
the
yeah,
sides.
we'll mush it all around and smooth it out. And we want every last bit of it. Can't let any of that cheese go to waste.
No, that would be a shame.
And then I'll come in with the spatula just
Okay.
to smooth it out. I like to make sure it's nice and smooth and level. It helps it cook more evenly.
Now, how long will you bake this?
So in our oven, we bake it for about 30 minutes or so, but we have a convection oven, so it does cook a little quicker. And before we pop it in the oven, we top it with some panko breadcrumbs. Give it that
right.
little bit of a crunch, and I like to go pretty generously on it.
Oh, look at that.
And then it's ready to go in the oven.
Yay! Now that our casserole is in the oven, we are going to work on the smoked Gouda stuffed meatloaf. How do we do this?
All right, so we first start with a mixture of ground beef and pork, which I already have measured out here in the bowl. Then we add 1 cup of seasoned breadcrumbs, minced garlic, vegetable oil, Worcestershire sauce, half a cup of milk, 1 egg.
I love how organized you are with all your stuff.
You have to be some days.
Yes.
Salt and pepper. And then the only other thing we have to add is some sauteed green peppers and onions.
I love Rooster's Den because everything is made fresh from scratch, homemade. It reminds you of Grandma's cooking.
So we soak the wood chips for at least 2 hours, if not overnight. It's a way to smoke without having a smoker.
Nice.
And then we just put this grate over the top of it, and we'll put the pan of the meatloaf on top. All right, so now we just dive in and mix it up.
Okay.
You want to get it started?
Okay, I will. Yes, absolutely. I've never been to Rooster's Den, so of course, you know, I used my GPS.
Yes.
What is the easiest way to get to your location?
If you're driving east on the Lloyd Expressway, you'll turn left on 261 and you'll pretend that you're going to Donut Bank, but instead of driving to their drive-through, you'll just keep going straight and it leads you straight to our parking lot. Once this is all mixed, we take about half to 3/4 of it and we are going to put it in the pan. We're going to take and form a flat rectangle because we have to put our shredded Gouda in there to make it a stuffing. We'll take that and we just put it down the middle, but we don't go all the way to the edges. We leave a little bit of a border. We'll take the rest of our meatloaf mix, top it right on top of that, and then we just fold these edges up.
Oh, smart.
And kind of seal it in. And then what I like to do after I do that is I actually will turn it over so the seam sides are down.
Now, do you do any type of glaze or anything on your meatloaf when you cook
So
it?
we start baking it first without the glaze. We do the last 15 to 20 minutes with the glaze on, and then when we serve it, we actually add more glaze to it.
Well, on to the oven we go with her.
Yes.
Yes. Now that we have our meatloaf in the oven and we're waiting on our casserole, can't wait, I'm so excited. Don't worry, I know your mouths are watering and you want to see what else we're going to be doing here soon. Lori's going to be back with Jennifer in the kitchen, and you're going to make some pot pies?
We're gonna make some chicken pot pies.
Oh my. Stay tuned, Tasting the Tri-State at Rooster's Den.
At Caressel Heating and Air, our professionals prioritize the safety of your HVAC system. We make sure it's running efficiently and affordably to help you save on energy bills. Caressel ensures your peace of mind. Call today and live comfortably with Caressel. Brian, whatever it takes.
Hey Rob, have you considered waterproof floors?
Waterproof floors? Who needs those?
Well, anyone that hasn't been to Flooring America, that's who.
Yeah. Yep, I got it right here.
Take advantage of our special financing up to 36 months. Shop online or talk to our experts in store. At Greer's, we know the floors you need and want.
Greer's Flooring America.
Where friends send friends.
Frost Insulators, Local 37, yeah. They insulate the USA and the train to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. Use the ones who know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
Visit Evansville Wind Supply for all your plumbing needs. We have a vast selection of faucets, freestanding tubs, and more. With brands like Gerber, Delta, and more, Evansville Wind Supply can help. Our excellent customer service allows us to help anyone, from home builders to home buyers. We even offer truck delivery services to your job site. Be sure to check out our huge selection of Milwaukee tools, located on North Willow Road just off Highway 41, or visit us online at evansvillewindsupply.com.
At Mills, we believe in safety first. After an accident, getting your vehicle repaired correctly is Mills Body Shop's #1 priority. We are very concerned for the safety of you and your loved ones who will be riding in your vehicle after the repairs. If your car isn't repaired properly, it could put you and your family in harm's way. New car repair is especially delicate. Mills Body Shop technicians are highly certified and trained in new vehicle repair and use only the latest technology for repairs, so you'll have the peace of mind knowing your vehicle is repaired properly.
Old School Cafe and Bakery in Huntingburg now has a new outdoor patio. Enjoy Sunday brunch under the covered patio or have lunch and relax with family and friends. See you at the Old School Cafe and Bakery. Old School Cafe and Bakery.
We all know energy is expensive and the cost is continually increasing year to year. So adding to the thermal envelope of your structure is a great idea. Shield your structure and save energy with Elite Insulation, the Tri-State's leading insulation contractor. Our professionals use top-of-the-line products installing spray foam and wall and blown cellulose insulation that exceeds tough fire standards and is better for your family's health and safety. For the best results, contact Elite Insulation for a free consultation. Elite Insulation, energy-saving, durable, and quality insulation solutions.
And we're back in the kitchen, Rooster's Den, with Jennifer. And I get to do pot pie with you.
Yes.
Chicken pot pie, one of the dishes that every time I mention Rooster's Den, people go, oh, get the pot pie. It's amazing.
Yes, I think so as well. It's definitely one of the most popular dishes at dinner time. We start with a big pot, and we start with, of course, butter. And we're gonna get that melted down.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add our flour to make a roux. And then we're gonna add milk and chicken broth and all the other goodies.
Here at the Rooster's Den, they have a full bar. They also have a room that you can rent for parties. If you wanna have a big breakfast, lunch, or dinner with your friends, you can always call Jennifer and ask her if it's available, and I'm sure that she'd be happy to let you know. But this is just a great place all around, and I'm so glad that I came here, and I can't wait to come back.
So another convenient thing we have is we have our pickup window located around the side of the building. We take in call-in orders, you can order online and then pick it up conveniently without even having to get out of your car. So we're gonna get this butter melted.
And this is a family recipe, right?
This is my recipe.
Ah.
So this is the first one that I get to create for the generations to come.
That's great. It has to
but
start someplace.
It has to start someplace. So our butter is all melted. So now I'm just going to add our flour and get that mixed in. And then once all this flour is incorporated with the butter, I'm going to add our milk.
Shall I?
You can go ahead and pour it in. Yep. So now we're just going to incorporate this until it starts to thicken. Once it starts to thicken, then we will add our seasonings and some of the chicken broth. All right, so we are thickening it up. So if you want to grab one of those cans of chicken broth, we're going to add one can first, and then we're going to add some of our seasonings. All right, now that this is getting slightly thickened, we're gonna add our peas and carrots and just kind of let that cook on its own for a few minutes, and then we'll mix it in with the chicken and the potatoes.
Okay, so here are cooked potatoes.
These are Yukon potatoes.
Yum, those creamy gold ones are my favorite.
Absolutely, everything with flavor here.
Yes.
We have our sauce mix with the vegetables, and then we have our chicken that we've already roasted and cut up.
This is scratch, homemade.
All scratch.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so we'll pour all this into this bowl here.
Smells so delicious, like the best pot pie you've ever had.
And then we add our chicken, and we leave it in really big chunks because we want everybody to get big chunks of chicken in their pot pie.
I love that.
All righty, so we just give it a good ladle's worth, all those big chunks.
Wow, so generous.
Yes.
These portions are just huge.
We want to make sure everybody leaves full.
Yeah.
So now we just take our pie crust, and we are going to lay them, they fit just about perfectly over there. And then we give it a little squeeze so that that pie crust goes a little bit over the edge.
All right, so these are gonna go into the oven?
Yes.
And we're gonna cook them off and they'll be ready by the time we're finished with our second dish. And so we're moving on to
our whole hog burrito.
The whole hog burrito.
Yes.
How cool. Is this a breakfast item?
So this is a breakfast item. You see a lot of lunch and dinner items that get deep fried, but not a whole lot of breakfast items. And it's just as you'd think, the whole hog. It has bacon, ham, and sausage in it. And then we top it with our sausage gravy.
Here we go.
All right, so we have all cheeses, which we have our yellow cheddar, and then we have a white cheese mix. So we put both cheeses down here in the middle, and then we get some bacon, ham.
This will put you right for the day.
Oh yes,
For sure.
And then our good sausage here. Just make sure it is packed full, but still able to be rolled and sealed.
Yes, that's the trick.
We don't want it popping open in the fryer.
Blowing out.
Yes.
Have you had that happen?
Oh, many times.
Oh no.
Many times. So now we just roll it up.
The expert way, pulling it real close.
Yep, and then getting it nice and tight, but not too tight to where you break it. Because sometimes it will break here if your tortillas are dried out a little bit, but these are fresh tortillas, so yep. So we do that, and then we drop it in the fryer for a couple minutes, and then when it comes out, we top it with our sausage gravy.
Oh, yum.
And then you've got your ooey gooey, crispy mess, but so delicious.
Oh, so delicious. Comfort food.
Yes, very
We're
much
going to go
so.
to the fryer with this. Okay. So our whole hog burrito is now in the fryer, getting crispy and delicious.
Yes.
Jennifer is making us, thank you, fresh sausage gravy, which is going to cover it, and it's going to all land, everything we've done and more, are landing on the tasting table with Mamie and Jennifer next on Tasting the Tri-State.
When you think of plumbers, you think of men and women connecting pipes. But the men and women of Plumbers and Steamfitters UA Local 136 make connections in the community as well. From Easter Seals, Aurora, Holly's House, and many more, a strong community is as important as great plumbing. For over 100 years, Plumbers Local 136 have been making local connections. Here to serve you always, the men and women of Plumbers and Steamfitters UA Local 136. At Caressel Heating and Air, our professionals prioritize the safety of your HVAC system. We make sure it's running efficiently and affordably to help you save on energy bills. Caressel ensures your peace of mind. Call today and live comfortably with Caressel. Brian, whatever it takes.
Kelly Custom Pools, formerly FT Kelly & Sons, has been in business for over 65 years and are the only third-generation swimming pool business in the Tri-State. From fiberglass to vinyl pools, to supplies and service, Kelly Custom Pools make sure you enjoy your pool all season long. Call us today and schedule your appointment. From pool openings to closings and every day in between, you can rely on the Kelly Custom Pools family.
McMahon Exterminating is celebrating 50 years in business. Fact, termites. Man, do they work. They work all the time. We can take care of those for you, and that's a fact. Remember, who can take care of all your pest control needs? McMahon can.
Welcome to the Old School Cafe and Bakery.
Come to 4th Street in downtown Huntingburg at dinner time and relax with beer and wine.
You'll love the fettuccine alfredo, grilled tilapia, and more. Plus, we love to party on the patio.
We do it old school.
Old School Cafe and Bakery.
It's Town Square Furniture Spring Savings Event. Get an extra 15% off all bedroom and dining room furniture. Get an extra 10% off any Lazy Boy or Best purchase, and an extra $100 off purchases of $1,500 or more. Spring has sprung at Town Square Furniture.
Beauty Rest and Serta mattresses are at Town Square Furniture. Get a free adjustable base with any Beauty Rest black mattress. Free delivery, haul off, and special financing. Sleep better with Serta and Beauty Rest mattresses at Town Square Furniture in Boonville.
Have you ever wondered who the best people are when it comes to Medicare? Why don't you talk to someone who specializes only in Medicare? That's Ken Stevens. He will help navigate your Medicare options at no additional cost to you. Ken Stevens will find the most affordable options that fit your needs and budget. In this day and age, make sure your coverage is exactly what you need. To make an appointment, call Ken Stevens today. Go to StevensInsuranceAdvisor.com.
The tasting table is provided by Town Square Furnishings in Boonville.
here at the tasting table at the Rooster's Den, and look at this spread. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
So what are we gonna start with?
The hash brown casserole.
It's a must.
Yes.
Yes. Is this your recipe?
This is my own recipe. We love hash brown casserole, so I kept tinkering in the kitchen until we narrowed it down. I mean, I probably went through 10 different versions of this to get to this final one.
Wow. That is awesome. That is so good. I like the aftertaste of the green onions. It gives it that freshness, that pop. It was excellent. I'd eat it as a side with anything.
This is one of our breakfast sides, so a lot of our meals come with a choice of potato, and this is one of your options as your potato option, and this is probably the #1 choice for people to get as their side item.
And I see that fried green tomatoes?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Must try.
This is our homemade Rooster rye sauce, and that it is a mayonnaise-based sauce, but it's just got, it's packed full of flavors. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just very, very flavorful. We fry them to order. They're one of our appetizers on the dinner menu.
I love this breading. It's got a little bit of spice to it, maybe a little heat, but it's nice and crunchy. And the tomatoes, I mean, you can't go wrong with tomatoes. All right, I'm smelling this gravy right now. If only you could smell this. You can, just come into the Rooster's Den. And boy, do you ever get a piece of sausage in every bite. It is so delicious. It's flavored fantastically, and those biscuits are to die for. Homemade, everything's homemade. All right, pot pie, and you made this with Lori.
We made this, yes.
And this is your recipe?
This is my recipe as well. Again, a lot of trial and error. We put potatoes, peas, carrots. We try to use big chunks of everything, especially the chicken too. Definitely one of the, if not the most popular dinner dish we have.
Your eyes may play tricks on you, but your stomach's gonna think otherwise.
your stomach's gonna tell you to keep going.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.
Wow, that is so good.
Thank you.
I can't wait to eat more of this. But we have to
few other things.
Give everybody a try.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I think we should do the whole hog.
The whole hog?
The whole hog.
This reminds me of like a chimichanga.
Yes.
A breakfast changa.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was going for. Something a little different.
Yeah, when you said deep fried, I was like, oh.
So you've got your ham, your sausage, your bacon, all your cheeses, and then we top with the sausage gravy as well.
Wow, that's good. Everything's good here. What am I? Oh, who am I kidding? Wow, that's really good. The ham's really good in here too. I like the big chunks. Now, let's talk about this glaze first.
Yes, so it has some ketchup and some barbecue in there, and a few other things to give it a little bit of a mild kick.
I'm very excited. This is Gouda stuffed meatloaf.
And you can kind of
smoked.
see the little well where all the Gouda collects.
Oh, and the Gouda's so good in there, because the Gouda's already got a smoky flavor to it.
It does, yeah. And we use the smoked Gouda, and then we smoke the meatloaf as well. So
that is so neat. I loved how you did that. That was really cool. I would have never thought of that. Mom, you're gonna have to make this. And on the lighter side of things, you have salads.
We do have salads, so we have a salad bar for lunch Tuesday through Friday, and then we have it at dinner Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, yes.
Right. Lori started something called the Lori Mater Bite on Tasting the Tri-State. I only think that it's smart to just keep the name of the Lori Mater Bite. I'm not gonna try to change that. What we do is we see who can take the bigger bite.
Okay.
So, I mean, if it goes down the elbows, you know, let's just get sloppy with it. Cheers, thank you. I'm so glad that I was able to meet you.
I am so happy to
discover your restaurant. This is so great.
Thank you.
This is delicious. Let's just go with the Thai.
I'm good with that.
Yes. Come on out to Rooster's Den. If you don't feel like getting out of your car, they got a drive-through. But you're gonna wanna come in here and eat everything fresh because it's amazing.
I invite everybody to come join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
I guess that's the end of our show, and we're gonna go to Just Desserts. Jennifer and I are gonna get our drink on.
Absolutely.
But thank you so much. I had a blast.
I had fun too.
Yes, cheers. We're gonna go to Just Desserts with Lori next on Tasting the Tri-State.
The National Electrical Contractors Association, IBEW Local 16, and the Evansville Electrical Training Center are the power of 3. Our electricians are the most highly trained and experienced anywhere. Get your job done right the first time, saving you time, energy, and money. Experience the power of 3. Find a contractor for your next project at swielectric.com. Like owner Paul Green, for decades, Taylor's 2 Steakhouse in Oakland City has been serving the tri-state. Serving the sizzle over the coals, steaks, smoked and grilled pork chops. Serving the sizzle over the coals. Thanks to I-69, Taylor's 2 is only minutes from a spectacular lunch menu with all the sandwiches and sides you love, plus a full bar and a Taylor's 2 team that makes you feel like family. Visit Taylor's 2 Steakhouse today, serving the sizzle for you over the coals. Taylor's 2.
Space Monkey Records, 200,000 records and just more entertaining. Find out why even big city record buyers are road tripping to Evansville's homegrown music media destination. Space Monkey Records, Evansville.
Hi, welcome to AMCO. How can I help you?
My car keeps making a funny noise.
Brum, 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 brum. I think we can help you with that.
AMCO Total Car Care will help you with all your vehicle's noises. Our locally owned AMCO AA beep beep MCO is here for you.
Thanks for calling AMCO. Can I help you?
Yes, my truck keeps making these shaking noises, kind of like...
I think I know what that is, and we can definitely fix that.
So many groups and individuals are part of Southwest Indiana's amazing growth, including our friends at the IBEW. The 1,000 members represent highly trained electrical workers who are working to change the face of our region. Hats off to those men and women who are helping to modernize Southwest Indiana.
IBEW Local 16 has worked with many great organizations. We save you time, energy, and money in all your electrical projects. Thank you for using IBEW Local 16.
Just Desserts is brought to you by Caressel Heating and Air.
Just Desserts.
Just Desserts, we're making apricot oat bars today. Delicious, simple. Here we go. This is the apricot filling, which is apricot jelly and diced dried apricots. And I'm going to set this aside until we get our bar stuff together. What's in it? I'll tell you what's in it. We've got some all-purpose flour, brown sugar, a cup of that, some cinnamon, and some baking soda. So now, we're just gonna whisk this dry ingredients together. And once it's fully combined, then we're gonna add in our oats and our walnuts. And I'm thinking my bowl isn't big enough. So here is an egg that is slightly beaten. And then finally, we're gonna add in our 2 sticks of butter. And with very clean hands, we're going in and making this crust. Just really incorporating all of this dry ingredients. Okay, as you see, this is really a cohesive dough. And it's gonna be the bottom layer and also some of the top layer. Now, at this point, what we're going to do is we're gonna take our filling. We're gonna have to spread it out over this crust. Finally, we take the rest of our crust all over the top. It's going into the oven. Check the recipe on Facebook. Chris, this is your dessert. You're Just Desserts. I owe you a lot. You are an awesome addition to our production department and camera. So here, please, in celebration of you, cheers. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Delicious. Absolutely.
Thanks for watching Tasting the Tri-State. See you next week.